Hey boys and girls, Night Stalker here, and today we're loading in on Valley Fortress Siege. I'm going to get a little bit ranged heavy today. Got the Imperial Arquebusiers and the Namkhan archers, but can't forget my old elite Imperial pikemen there. We're going to take some farmers for comedy value. Let's see what we can do. Starting off first, we're going to take in the Namkhans, and I have a nice little spot where I like putting them that sort of covers where the siege tower comes out and comes along. So I'll show you that in just a sec. Looking down the teams, we've got good variety. So that's nice and strong. Enemy has a lot of bows, which is not good when I've decided to take a couple of ranged units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ranged heroes. Nasty. Fortunately, most of them are short bows. Not a weapon that people tend to use very well. So we'll see how we go with that. Alright, here we go. Namkhan's out. And we'll just put them up here, nice and easy. Whoops. I'm going to try and get one of these artillery, but on this map, yeah, you might get 1 or 2 shots because the enemy has overwhelming artillery. Can we get him about there? No. Never mind, not unexpected with this particular map. As I say, the attackers just have overwhelming artillery. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this culverin down, and where I've placed it is going to give me swivel from that little tower over in the right corner and through to here. Just take me a couple of shots and I'll see if I've actually got enough damage to destroy it before he gets here. Doesn't look like it. Now, if you didn't know, that big gold symbol on the front and sides of the tower means it's being pushed by the Metallurgy premium 30 leadership hammer and shield unit. Oh, we can get some kills. And that gold shield means that it takes quite significantly reduced damage. This is going to help towards my mission to get kills with our cannon here, or any artillery for that matter. Treb's always better for that. What's that hero doing? Let's see if we can slot him. Surprise! Nope, missed. How long? Come on. Oh. See the short bow? He's nipping at me for 180 damage. It's going to take about 4 million shots for him to kill me. Oh, hey, he fell off the bloody tower. Love it. There's those Metallurgy that pushed up the tower there. This is quite a very brave maul. You see there, I actually forgot to put my bleed on with my Namkhan, so we'll just do that now quickly. And that maul had no chance. See that dual blades up the back building a ballista, I think? Yep. We just have to dodge his shot and then we're going to blow up his ballista for him. It's an easy shot even through my own back. That's the end of him. Well, one more shot left on this cannon. Let's see if we can... It's really quite hard at this range to hit people with artillery. Never mind. So what's... Oh! That's unfortunate. And looking at that mini-map, it looks like I'm not going to survive this. There's too much stuff up here. And we're going to lose the A point. Never mind. That does happen. If you're going to stand around and show your back to 4 heroes, you're going to get stabbed. And stabbed. And stabbed. And stabbed again. Just while I'm dead, I thought I might mention something about the upcoming Season 6. If you are a long sword player, you're going to be very happy because it's getting a buff. Quite a significant damage buff. It's about 20% for at least a couple of the skills. And if you're a poleaxe player, you're going to have even better luck because a lot of their skills are getting a very decent buff, which is really interesting. I never really considered that the poleaxe might be a little underpowered. But clearly, booming, they've got the stats of how they're playing out. And if you think about it, this is a unit-to-unit game, no matter how you slice it. And the poleaxe is very good at one-on-one combat, right? I mean, not nearly as good as like the dual blades one-on-one, which kind of makes it a semi-hybrid, especially with that side-to-side slap thing that's going on. This guy's going to regret it, unless he outruns my cone. Oh, he was very lucky not to survive there. Now they're going to start shooting at the unit because the hero's outside the cone. But he will try and retreat back through if he lives long enough, and at that point he's going to get shot in the face. Watch this. Boom, no face. You do not run in front of volley-firing Imperial Arquebusiers. You just don't do it. Now, here's a little tip. As you're moving, stop and do single fires. It fires a lot faster and a lot harder. Not quite sure why, but this is true for most of the gunpowder units that are not things like the Kriegsrats or the Tercios, who have a very good aim and fire on their own. But just devastating. And it's going to leave them on, auto fire. What do you want to call it? Anyway, I've got our volley fire up again. Let's shoot this way. There's a whole bunch of units over there need killing. There's something hiding around the corner. See on the mini-map, there's something hiding around the corner too, which I think we'll see in a second. This is going to be a good game, I can feel it. We got lots of pikes and shields here to protect us. Oh, look at that. We don't mind shooting apart the old hussars. Excellent. And what's this? Are they Keshigs? I don't know. But they're dead, whatever they are. And as soon as they turn away, they take extra damage. Ow, I'm getting shot. Ow, I'm getting shot. But it's worth it. You can't just expect to take no casualties. And if you retreat straight away when things get hairy, you're not going to do so well, and your team's not going to do so well. So don't be afraid to take a few casualties if that's what it takes to really gain some ground. You know, you can even trade your unit for another. Like I would happily trade the Imperial Arquebusiers for the unit of hussars or something like that. Fortunately, we didn't need to this time, and we lived to fight another day. I'm just going to use my longsword buff here, a little heal for these poor buggers who have got no shields. And again, this person with the Imperial Pikes, he or she is really willing to take the risk and just take some casualties to hold that line, regardless of the fact that they're taking arrow fire. That bow is going to become a problem for me, I think. Right, at least we know what's hiding around the corner now. Now, we do have to be aware of that unit coming around the back, but it looks like a couple of our heroes have intercepted it. Ooh, look at that. Pew, 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 pew. They just do such beautiful damage, the Imperial Arquebusiers. Shooting into the back again. Doing up to 5 or 5,200 damage. Yeah, I wondered how long it would take him to start picking on me. Yeah, we'll just go back for a quick heal because there's no point at the moment for us standing out in the open. Not until we've got volley fire up and can seriously return fire. Not expecting these guys to get hit by arrows, so I'll just start healing them early so that my cooldown is quicker. Watch out, team. There's a guy at the back. I won't pop out just yet. So try and block as many arrows as I can with my shield. It's a nice assist there. Somebody got sniped off. C is going to be lost, but there's not much I can do about that. Me and the boys here, we're protecting B. We can't be everywhere. Oh, we can see those damage numbers over to the left there. That's my guys shooting from the point into a... Oh my goodness, the final point's being taken. I really hope our team can do something about that because I am too far away. Alright, we're going to start taking casualties pretty much immediately, but we have to hold this point now. I'm glad to see that... well, heck. Glad to see that at least the final point capture has been stopped. Now these, once we broke up their charge, these iron caps here really were just easy victims for the gunners, even at point blank range. Just try and take some of these Keshigs where we can. And this is not surprising that they're trying to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to tag this chap and hope the unit will shoot the other one. Quick snapshot to the right. Look at this, we're going to get both of them. It's really, really dangerous to charge a unit of gunners like this. And we got both kills, lovely. Now, volley fire is nearly up again, and we don't have much left of the unit, so I might just... I might just use it to protect the point. Here we go. Oh, they sort of moved to the left. That's not exactly what I wanted. Ooh. Just didn't want to get stomped into the ground there and CC'd. We should kill some heroes. Yep, see how they kind of pick on heroes? It's kind of something that they... There! Hey, come back! Look at him, he's all wiggly. Is there a Mumbo number 5 or something? Sort of jiggle to the left, jiggle to the right. And this was just the inevitable outcome of keeping the Arquebusiers there. I might stick around. I think I can be a bit cheeky. Neither of these guys seem to be particularly focused. You see how you can tell from how they're moving and how they're using their attacks whether or not they're an experienced player. But we're just going to get out of here before we get completely surrounded. Held it up just for a little bit. And now we're outies. What have we got going on up here? We might be able to pick on this little unit. We've got a couple of spears here. I might crack it open for them. No, they didn't want to fight. We'll just chop apart who we can, and we can see the friendly unit coming up behind us. Using the minimap. Using the minimap is so critical. Just keep glancing at it. What are those? Are those Imperial Pikes in a disguise? Can't really tell. Well, it's time to get our Imperial Pikes, because I can just tell that there's going to be cavalry coming. How do I know that? Experience. See, what's going to happen here now is we know very well that the cavalry is not very good at the final point, so it makes sense here to try and overrun us. This supply point is key on this map to being able to push the final point. Look at that, one Keshig. One Keshig did all that damage. That's just ridiculous. Those things are getting a nerf in the new season, but not nearly enough. They're still vastly overpowered and underpointed. Alright, so we've got some cavalry here. We have got a line of shields and pikes that are kind of useful. Not quite sure how we're going to do this. Do we need to retreat into the final? Oh, we've got some cavalry. No, we're going to help them. Come on, boys, let's go back. These shields we're going to completely bowl over. And I can see some cavalry about to come up the stairs. Here they come. And go for it. Mulch them all. Oh, what a good advance. Oh, and timely too. The shield wall over on the side here, I might going to try and slap it in the back. I might be killing myself here, but look at the damage you can put into these units when they're not actually watching. Now run away, got stunned, probably dead. Yes, unfortunate. Imperial Pikes, though, still most of the unit keep going. In fact, the whole unit, when I died, was still alive. So they're going to still do some horrendous stabbing, which will give our team behind them. Look at all those heroes that need time to reorganise. And, you know, a dozen kills or so as well. So maybe it wasn't the best decision to jump into the back of those, what are they, men-at-arms? Did a bit of damage to them, and it definitely took their focus. I did expect to be able to hit them a few times and get out. Unfortunately, the halberdiers pushed up, and that's just life. Alright, we've got farmers, Metallalori, and we've got Namkhan archers, so it's pretty obvious what's coming out next. Now, something interesting else in the Season 6 that's going to come up is that your troops will retreat 10 seconds after you die now. And that's just something that could be both good and bad, depending on who you are and what you're doing. But it's something to remember now that makes killing heroes much more pertinent, important, because the units will retreat rather quickly. Bloody tree. Yeah, my tree, last name Woody here. I think that flanking hit is pretty much dead now. We'll just push forward just on the off chance. No, there's nothing left there. Come and hide behind the building, my little friends. My stabby little bleedy friends. And we're still holding that supply point at this stage. But we can't push in there with Namkhans. You know, they'd be down to point blank range just standing in the doorway. It would be very easy victims for any melee troops. So, going to plonk this down. We're not using a ballista this time because this will cause blast and knock down more troops, which is really what we're going to need to do when we've got 6 minutes left on the clock and half of our final point has been captured. What's going on? See this cannon? It should have been placed to fire through both doors. The way I've placed mine is that it can be traversed not just to fire through the main door, but also down the alleyway to the left, which might become important soon. What does this guy think he's doing? Wait for it. Kablam. Goodbye, sir. So unfortunate that ballista missed him. Never mind. So, key thing here is that I don't lose my archers in a stupid way. Why are they not pushing? We're still managing to hold. We're a full minute down and they have not really done anything apart from that suicidal dual blades coming in. Let's reposition this. Oh, that's a good hit. Might start picking off these spear sergeants. Oh, not quite a hit. I like that dual blade lurking up on the top balcony there. That's a very good place for him. That short sword's got the point covered. So actually this team is working very well in cooperation. Oh, the war rockets. Absolutely filthy lethal. That's good. It means I won't be targeted by Treb. He will. That horse got obliterated. It's barbecue. Ooh, that was a miss. But I don't mind if they want to sit that unit of shields there and just allow me to pound them. Definitely helping on my mission. My quest, whatever you want to put it. I wonder if we can adjust just enough to sort of hit that culverin or whatever it is. Ow. Screw you, sir. Ow! That's my face, man. Nice part about being a full toughness longsword is you can take a lot of hits from stuff like culverins before it kills you. It's really not a threat to me at all. Out of ammo now. It's unfortunate. And we're really going to have to move our guys up and really start contributing here. Fortunately, our chap off to the left there, the short sword, he has done a really good job of positioning his troops ready for this exact moment. And of course, what do we got? We've got Rattan marksmen, and Namkhan's just absolutely pelting them. And they're obviously short on troops to be making the assault with this sort of trash troop. Oh no, my cannon. Right, I might just see if this one actually was placed and traversed. Can we go all the way around? I was just sort of thinking there that maybe when they placed it so it could actually shoot both. Not to be. Oh, my archers didn't move, but that seems to be working out okay. I really hate it how it does that sometimes. It's normal and it happens to everybody, where you issue your troops an order and they don't follow it. Oh, I was very lucky not to take that explosion. We can't help them though. Not quite sure why he's just allowing them to sit there and take that damage. And those militia pike have got no chance whatsoever of succeeding here, so I'll just go and stand over here. Ow. That's one thing about the short bow is that it will knock you out of your alt, your charge alt for longsword. A little bit of health. A lot of heroes here, but no troops. They're clearly running out of troops. They'll definitely have sub 200 left at the end of the battle. Why are my archers not firing? What are you doing, people? Yeah, I'll just move them up a bit. That's better. And we got the angle through the gate? We do. Yeah, this unit of spear sergeants has really taken a pounding. We'll need those. Now what I'm going to do real quick is send my archers back, because I think that their final push is going to come in the last minute or so. We haven't seen any well, they're not just keen to push on through at the moment. I think they're probably really hurting in terms of unit numbers. Not surprising, we get on to 200, we might get 200 by the end of the game. I imagine at least 2 or 3 of our teammates have achieved the same. We'll wave at them, and then we're going to stop this charge. No, we're not having you charge into our boys. Absolutely not putting up with that nonsense. And thanks to that stopping the cavalry charge, all of our spear sergeants lived. And these pikemen are just no match for the heroes and paladins. There's a minute left. They really haven't pushed up that left alleyway much, which is really quite odd. Namkhan archers getting involved now. Let's move them up a little bit just so they can shoot in both directions, both alleyway and gate. Do my best to keep these spear sergeants alive. That's what's keeping all our ranged units in the game at the moment. See the guys off to the right, slowly pushing through. Now, when you're sitting here like this and you think, why aren't my archers shooting? It's because they're shooting at something else. Now, I know that they're okay and they've got melee units in front, so I'm really not super concerned. Just absolutely massacring whatever that is. So they've done really well. 20 seconds left. I say we've got this. I don't think there's really anything else that they can do. No, it's GG. Valiant push by the hero and the few units. It's not going to come to anything, but they might as well. They've got nothing to lose. Kablam! Finish with a cannonball. Oh, wow. Maximum score, 1050. 186 troops, 3 and 97 for the Imperial Arquebusiers. Wow, what a game. Oh, wait, hang on a second. 2 million damage. Pike Guard 28, Namkhan's 2 and 42, 3 and 97 for the Arquebusiers. What a game. Well, what can you say about that? Yeah, good numbers. We didn't take a lot of damage, but that's what happens if you take a couple of ranged units. We'll just clear up this mess, and what do we got here? So that was the gunners, that was the pikemen, and nothing else really died. And as you can see there, the enemy started with 1743 troops, and they lost 1590. So they've got about 150 troops left available. Or to put that in context, only 5 of their 15 starting players had any units left available. Or, you know, it balances out to that. What do we got? We started with 1767, and we got, well, 1400. So about 350, 360, 70, somewhere there, additional troops. So really, we absolutely devastated them in the early game, and they just weren't able to come back and push through the last point, especially holding that supply point in the bottom right. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Appreciate you doing so, and I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed it. Have a great day. Hey guys, Knight here. Thanks for watching my videos. I make these in my spare time for a bit of fun, so hopefully you learned something or you just enjoyed watching. It would really help me out if you would subscribe and like my videos. See you on the battlefield.